Welcome to Yes Offense. Trigger warning, disclaimer, whatever you want to call it, this podcast will feature graphic language about sex, race, violence, and anything else that might make people uncomfortable. However, this is a comedy podcast, and everything and anything talked about on it should be viewed as an attempt at humor. Like, if you hear anything on this podcast you don't agree with or like, please just turn it off. No one on here is a politician or actually affecting the way you live. So if you genuinely have a problem with anything said on here, redirect your energy at a real issue going on in the real world. Now let's get into the show.
Louis Anderson died? Or that comic?
Louis Anderson?
Is that his name?
I don't know who the fuck that was.
Oh, that
Me
was
neither,
that,
dude. I was like, what's the difference between him and that pin, that pin guy?
You kind of look like him.
Yeah. any
pin
big
guy?
comedian.
Hey, no, I will defend Louis Anderson. Louis Anderson was a gay icon, was a great comedian, and was one of the funniest drag queens ever.
Let me guess
That's
who.
Harvey
Guess who gave you that history lesson? Your dad.
No, because Louis Anderson was fat, and my dad hated fat people more than black people, which means he hated them a lot.
Oh,
These blacks.
there it is. Hell yeah, starting off strong.
Oh, we're recording. All right.
Yes,
well, this is
definitely.
fine. That'll be fine.
It better too. I recorded an episode last Saturday with Emily and Stoff that got corrupted.
Just be honest. You were upset that I canceled, and you were
No.
like, "I don't
I
even
mean,
want
I
to
was.
do it
Well,
if Chris isn't going to be on the episode."
I'm glad you brought that up.
And you made an excuse, and you're like, "Chris, you want to come over after the mic?
I have
Like,
a bone to pick with
come
you.
come to my basement, dude."
You know what this kid did, Matt? First of all, I asked him if he could be on the pod. He says yes. And the next day he's like, I might have to do this spot out in Jersey.
Oh, you
and
fucking canceled on him?
Oh, okay. And then I'm just being like, no, we can't reschedule. Because I already told him my schedule. And then he goes, well, he corporate talks me, dude. He goes, well, how can we make this work?
I
And
was
I'm
trying
like-
to unite us in
and
that
I'm
moment.
like, I wait till the next day because I'm like, first of all, I'm not even going to get started with this guy. I don't have time right now. Then he texts me the next day. What did you say again? You're like, what can we do to work this out?
No, I was just like, Sally, I'd like to make the podcast happen. And you're like, I'm irrationally mad because I didn't learn coping skills as a kid.
I was like, there's no we, Chris. It's just you. I didn't say this, but I wanted to say, I already told you my schedule. Go up and read it. So I repeated it to him. And now we're here.
You want to know? You want to know the best part, Sally? I knew I had the spot in Jersey.
Piece of shit. Piece of shit. He wanted.
He just wanted you to feel
he wanted
good
everyone to go.
No,
I
I
wanted everyone
wanted-
to move earlier.
I
I
wanted
want to
to
have his
have-
cake and eat it too.
I want to have the best of both worlds. I wanted to do the podcast
know.
at 2, then drive down to Jersey for
I
8.
get
It
it.
would have been great.
I get it, but in hindsight, not that I don't appreciate the spot, I would have definitely preferred to do that than have done the show I did. But it was fun. I had a good time.
What was the show you did?
It was Key Rome's, enough said. Shout out
Hell
to my
yeah.
boy Key Rome, but he knows what he did.
What did he do?
I did 5 minutes.
You make
on
it
what
sound
he
like
did.
he did a crime. What did he do?
Okay, first of all, it is a crime, guys.
Is this shop?
No, this isn't shop. This people understand this, guys. If you ever have to go to a show and it's in an athletic facility for children, and then you go in that athletic facility and it's filled with jars of weed for sale, it's crime, Chris. You're at the scene of a crime. And that's what I did on my show. That's where I did a show. And shout out to Key Rome for the experience.
Yeah,
Having said that,
that's
you are a
what-
criminal, good sir.
That's what those shows are, Sally.
I know, I love it.
That's
It was
what
so much fun. But it was a nightmare.
Okay.
But I had a good I had a good time. But that's what I had to do. That's my point. You had to go to an athletic facility that was now turned into a weed bazaar.
I feel
In comedy show.
I feel like Sally's dude.
Shit's
Sally's
an agrabah, dude.
Sally's blowing up the whole spot. Dude. He's making the block hot right now, dude. He's a snitch.
Hey man, no one knows where that shit is. I didn't give out an address. I did say a fake name of a man. I don't know if that's his real name.
Yo,
I would not
speaking
be
of which,
shocked if that was his real
I'm pretty
name
sure
and
it
the
is. You know
dollar
what?
sign was in his birth certificate.
Shout out to my guy, Kiro.
I love Kiro.
I want
for real. That was a fun
I want a
time,
new
but it
stage
was
name
awful.
so bad.
What?
I want a new stage name so
I want a
bad.
black stage name.
What would if you were like a Def Jam comic? What would be your nickname? They bring you up like Earthquake or something. Like what would be yours?
Oh shit!
It'd be like Selly the Yeller or something like that. Thomas. It'd be like Alex the Yeller
It'd be like,
Thomaselli or some shit.
This boy screams loud.
The Loud. Yeah, that'd be it. The Loud. Double meaning. Because
If
I
you had,
smoke
like, a-
mad weed and I yell about it.
Hell yeah, dude.
If you had a Def Jam like special,
These
it would be
blacks.
like the fucking tagline would be something with like Selly being silly or some shit like that.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, it would be so.
You've
fucking
heard of
cringe.
Silly Slim, but have you heard of Silly
hell
Slim?
yeah, dude. It is just me in a pink, like a pimp named
Yeah.
Slickback suit, and I'm just
You-
with
I was-
like three
I was
midget.
picturing you in like a
hot
cheetah,
chicks.
a
Oh, yeah.
cheetah cardigan and like a bowler hat.
Hey man, that's on the back. I'm down.
Hell yeah,
I'm down
dude.
for all that, dude. Oh yeah, so it was a good. Wow, we've been talking. All right, so guys, I didn't even introduce you. Welcome to the podcast, everyone. It's been 4 minutes in. Completely forgot. So I was so mad at you, Chris. Chris Warren's back.
Hey everybody, my name's Chris Warren. So happy to be here.
Do that with everything. That's fucking
The
great.
worst.
That's great. No, I'm such a supporter of it.
Dude, I trademarked that. I got to get my money's worth.
I don't mind it.
That was $700 to
Lampy
trademark.
hates it too.
I don't hate it. I hate when people turn to me and are like, "That is." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up."
You're just jealous.
Pussy.
You're just jealous.
Doesn't
You're like, why
sound
doesn't
like that in
everyone
real-
love me like they love Chris?
Because it's not that. I know how you sound in real life. So when you do
right.
that, I'm like, someone.
Yeah,
Right,
if
but
you guys
also-
honestly heard my real voice, you would go nuts.
I have heard your real voice. I don't like
I'm talking
it.
about the audience at home.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like you had your headlining set, by the way. Chris Warren just did his headlining set yesterday.
Woot woot.
Fucking crazy. And- but like the thing is, like his introduction is so like it's innocent as fuck, and that like it makes you feel like he's gonna be like clean or whatever, and then he gets into his material. And it's a fucking big slap in the face.
Yeah, it should not be. No, it should not be clean. That's good.
It's
I
a
don't
joke in
clean
itself.
shit.
You know,
It's a
thank
joke in
you.
itself.
Thank you for that, Matt. I appreciate you supporting me.
I support you, Chris.
You said that. You support me like my dad does, and that he has to.
Hell yeah, dude. No,
You just have 4.
I only right now have 4. It's an ongoing theme for 40 something episodes of the podcast at this point, where I still have not gotten a bigger soundboard.
I think it's perfect. I think you have really the 4 emotions.
I know. Well, I want others that I have other Sopranos ones I want to put on.
You have racism,
Yep.
you have misogyny,
Uh-huh.
homophobia,
yes.
and anger. You have all 4 of the emotions.
Well, not even. It's not. No, this is yes. Anger's in a lot of actually in most of them.
it's the underlining theme.
of all of that.
all
Yeah,
of them.
but the real talk by R. Kelly is for the fans who know who get the reference when they hear it. Because most people hear real talk and they're like, "Well, that's just he's just saying real shit for that plug." But the sick motherfuckers who listen are like, "This dude's using the fucking R. Kelly real exactly." You get it.
Yeah, the deep cut R. Kelly, the underground artist that no one knows about.
It's you. If you just heard that, you wouldn't know unless you met Mustafa Musa and you'd know it.
No, because I don't listen to pedophile music.
All right, whatever.
All right.
Tiny Tim.
Hey, Tiny Tim was widely known as an asexual.
The music that is played for people locked in caged basements right now, you listen to all the time. Don't give me that face.
Tiptoe.
Did you ever
All
see
I'm saying
Insidious?
is we're in a basement right now, and it's not mine.
Hey, but it's a pussy wet
What's
basement.
the Spanish flag? I thought you were Italian.
So that was just given to somebody. Yeah, we just threw it there. It covers the fuse box.
It's nice.
I know. I didn't know it was the Spanish flag until right now either.
What the hell, Shelly?
Well, you know what? I did and forgot. So,
Okay.
guys, if you Google the Spanish flag, it's hanging in the room next to me right now. If you're listening.
And just
By the way, Matt Lopes is here too. Forgot
Oh,
to
hey,
introduce
sorry.
him.
Yeah.
He is also here.
Do I tell people where I work or no?
No, we can tell him at the end if you want. But for real?
No.
Like you mean like
Nah,
your
forget
day
it.
job? You can tell him what you do. I wouldn't tell him where you work. You never
Yeah.
know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, fuck it. I
one's-
don't want anybody knowing.
guys, Matt
You don't know
Lopes
what
is,
you do
I
for
like it.
is a
Okay.
high-powered corporate man, and we're not trying to fuck up his merger he's got
I sell
going.
cocaine to cocaine distributors.
Oh,
By
my
the way,
goodness.
John Panette is the one who passed away.
Who is John
What the fuck
Panette?
is that?
You guys, he's an American. It says American comedian. John Panette looks very much like Louis Anderson, and they all look like uncles of mine.
That's what I was saying. You all look like you guys hang out together.
Dude,
Go to the same Sonic every day.
I can't wait till Matt dies and I use his death to get pussy, dude.
Dude, by the
Or
way,
crawl inside me for warmth like in that fucking movie with Leonardo DiCaprio.
I was thinking just Empire Strikes Back. But
The
hell yeah.
tauntaun.
You ride him around. And I thought they smelled bad on the outside. And that's like, oh, I was 80 pounds, but now I'm... just slices you up. Anyway, that was a Matt joke that he does, but I put it where he gets killed. Anyway.
Hell yeah, dude.
Wait, fuck. Fuck. There was a thing one of you said right before we talked about.
See, the thing is, what we were talking about is what you want in a podcast is you want no sense of direction in the conversation, and you want lots of dead air time for the
What do
audience
the
to
people
think.
want to even hear about in life? What do you want? What do
I
you
was
want to talk
trying
about,
to
Chris?
be helpful and say that Louis, a fucking
something
comedian,
about-
died. If you're a comedian, I'm going to
I like I was trying to help, and Sally just like shut the fuck up. Like, what are we talking about?
I'm with him. It was something about the fats.
The
and I
fats.
can't remember. I'm sorry. Shit.
The fat member of what? Of
I mean,
something?
Sally, you used to be a bigger boy.
Not that big.
Damn. Sally.
I wasn't.
I'm right here, dude.
No, I was too. I'm 180 right now. Wait, I'm 189 right now.
Wow, that was fatter than my fattest.
You
Yeah,
look
but
like my cousin
you're like a
Anthony.
foot and a half shorter than me. So
I'm 6'2" for everyone that's at home listening.
You are. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm 6'2", and I'm Asian.
Who fucking kills black rooms.
Yeah.
That sounds weird when
You
you say it that
All
way.
right, then I won't ever say anything again.
You guys come in my store, and I'm like, you better leave.
Oh, buddy. All
That's
right.
you. That's you on stage. That's your act.
Okay.
That's you.
That's
Sally,
literally a
it's-
joke you've said on
seen
stage.
Menace to Society?
Keep putting words in his mouth.
Sally-
You seen Menace to Society? I'm with the if the beginning went the other way, motherfucker. Come in my store. I'll send you back to your mother. She's dead too, I bet, from welfare and crack. That's you on stage, Chris.
I'm not greenlighting any of this. I was actually one of the white guys that wrote Kim's Convenience for Netflix.
Oh,
I've never seen
shit.
that.
No, Kim's Convenience was interesting because it was an Asian comedy written by all white dudes
Family
that
Matters.
went to Yale.
It was, yeah, Family
That's why I
Matters,
got
smart
canceled
people.
because they're like, there's not a single Asian writer on staff. And all these jokes are racist.
Well, they were all racist.
Oh
They
my
were-
god.
It was all like Asian jokes throughout it. And they like when everyone
playing with
assumed they were Asian writers, it was like, oh, it's fine. And then they're like, wait, white guys are writing this for Asian actors, dude. That's not as cool.
The Asian Experience apparently is another show called Fresh Off the Boat.
Oh,
which
hell yeah.
I think the name in itself is like...
Dude, that show sucks.
I know, and it sucks. No, I've never met one
So
person...
does Kim's Convenience, by that show sucks too.
that-
It's only
and-
Parasite. I only like Parasite.
Oh, yeah, dude. They get down in that.
It's a great movie.
I like that. Jackie Chan
Fucking 4
Adventures.
stars.
Wait,
Those were good.
Matt, what country did Parasite take place in?
None of these are the
Hold on,
same
hold
thing.
on. What country did Parasite take place in, Matt?
Well, I watched it in America.
Oh, that was the same answer.
Oh, he's right though.
So in my bedroom, it happened in Connecticut.
Oh, yeah.
So I watched it in my bedroom.
yeah.
The movie took place in my bedroom.
How are the Oreos?
Oreos, I kind of hate
Fire.
Oreos, but I keep eating them. I don't know what's up
Mega
with that.
stuff's the best.
I actually went to the to get Oreos, and I found out the whole fucking there's a whole wing of Oreos that I didn't realize existed. Like there's not
Like
just
golden Oreos.
yeah, there's like golden, there's peanut
I
butter.
can't express
Oh yeah, but those
how
fucking
much
suck,
I
though.
hate this conversation.
Yeah, because
How
Chris,
much I'm ready to leave. This conversation continues.
you have one more Oreo, you'll go back to your old little fat
Dude,
ways.
did you know, Chris? Did you know that double stuffed is just half the stuff? There's mega stuffed. Because I didn't know.
You should mega stuff
No.
a fucking gun in your mouth if you know anything more
After
than that
that,
Oreos
though,
exist.
Sully, it's most stuff.
Right?
And it's fucking
See?
like 4 times. The
There's
fucking,
more. There's even more,
It's
Chris.
incredible. It's incredible.
He would.
You
yes.
guys are
It's spelled.
everything.
Here's how it's spelled.
this conversation is everything that's wrong with America right now.
STUF.
You're just so
Great
weird.
branding. Perfect word
I'm
economy.
glad I did this to you.
Pointing a fucking grill
Yeah, I've been
lighter.
pointing the grill
Like it's a
lighter
fucking
at you
Harry
the whole
Potter
time.
wand.
You guys hear that? It's me threatening Chris.
I'm gonna go back to being anorexic. I've had enough. This
Are you
conversation is
not? Are
done.
you not right now?
I'm pretty fat right now, dude. I'm like 145.
Oh yeah, so that's what
I'm
I was
getting out of
saying.
control.
I used to be
Great.
I'm one like Nah.
Yeah, you guys
I'm
are
around
fucking
190
overweight
right
as
now,
fuck.
but I used to get, because what you're making fun of, the pictures you've seen where I look like a fucking fat owl or on fucking.
Before you realized a beard could give you a
Yeah.
jaw.
Oh, we can talk about that, which I was talking about with Robbie last week, which is fucking. I was like 220 at one point, and it was starting to get bad, and I was like, I gotta cut back on this shit.
And I would love to be 220 again.
Yeah, dude.
I would never
it's
complain
doable.
about
You
anything.
could do it.
Man,
I think I'm at 400.
Holy shit!
I wear it very
I would not
well.
have known that.
Yeah.
no, you're to be
honest,
you're a good-looking big guy.
I know.
Yeah,
I say
I was
that
about to
all
say,
the
Like, if
time.
especially
you
for that.
were a woman, I would describe you as a clean-looking fat woman.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't
I'm
fuck
gonna
me, but you would
shorten it.
appreciate my
But it's like she
existence.
probably, you know,
I'm gonna say that's a cute little pig over there, dude. Hell yeah, being rude to women. Oh, and
Damn, sluts.
there it is, dude.
there's the misogyny button.
It
We got
is
it.
the misogyny
Guys, I'm
button.
a defender of women. As as the only feminist on this podcast,
Yeah.
I'd like to say I don't agree with that
How
button.
about you tell them your standards, Chris?
What?
Yeah, right.
Let's
Of
talk about
women,
your standards.
which we have talked about on the podcast before.
Have
I'm
we?
pretty sure.
I get
No.
pretty drunk most times I do this podcast. I don't remember most of the times I've been on. I think the last time I was on this podcast, I was blackout.
We talked about
Big
it
supporter
actually
of women.
on the last podcast. Me and Robbie Bernstein, as I mentioned, you like the girl with the schnoz.
Oh yeah, no, I like women with a
Insane.
If you are skinny with a big nose and preferably Jewish, and if we can get the trifecta, if you're mean to me, I will marry you on sight.
See, I don't like a girl
That's
who's
so weird
mean
how
to me.
fucking accurate that is to.
No, it's just like, okay, if I want to, no,
what we've seen him with. Yeah.
because stop. Let's be nice.
No, that's it. It's all saying. It's all
I
saying.
wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna
very
compare it to my
vague, very vague.
relationships.
But no, because it's like, okay, people are always like, Chris, don't you want to be with someone who's like nice to you and supports you? And the answer is like, yeah, I have those people. They're called friends. Okay, that's not what I need a woman for.
Bro,
Yes,
you're
you
just doing
do.
material on the
They're
ca-
better
podcast
that
now.
way.
This is literally
I
his
like
material.
I like women who are rude, but not to me. I like a girl who, when I'm like someone just walks by and they
Yes.
say some fucked up shit to me, that is like that's
Right.
I love that.
I want
That is like ooh.
when the sex is done,
gonna
I
hang out
want
with
the
you all
girl
day.
to look at me and be like, "That was a mistake, and I regret it."
See, you've just had so much trauma in your fucking weird dork life. That you like that shit, but you just haven't. Man, dude, you got to meet it. You know what, dude? You have to meet a girl with a nice
just
schnoz.
literally, no one's just ever been nice to me.
Yeah, you need to meet a girl with a nice schnoz with some tits.
Big old
Who's gonna
sloppers,
just
literally
dude.
yeah,
it.
who's
That's
gonna
literally
be
it.
really, really nice to you,
Big
and you'll do
nose.
it. I bet you by just meeting her by killing out a show one day.
Big nose, big tits, big trauma.
Big cars,
the
big
tri-
wheels,
the
big
trifecta I need.
chains.
A yes offense wedding.
Sally, will you officiate my wedding when I get married?
Can I go off script?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You like, I always thought this guy was a faggot, but he just gets married today.
When I first met him, he was friends with a. We think he's still a pedophile. Is he still off in the wilderness? We don't know. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, anyway, shout out to Jesse. Hope he's alive somewhere.
He's I think he's alive. I'm going to a wedding with
I
him
love just-
next month.
Of your friends?
Yeah, well, I won't say they don't want to be associated with me in real life, let alone comedy life. So,
I whatchamacallit? Shit.
I
What
had
were
to
you
give
saying?
up a booking to go to this wedding, and they were not. They were like, "Yeah, of course you should." And I'm like, well, "You don't understand. I could have done comedy in a bar for 20 people, and I'm choosing to come be best man at your wedding. I deserve more thanks than what I'm getting right now."
A best man.
What
Yeah,
are you
someone-
the best at?
This
Yeah,
is how
alright, hold
bad
on.
someone's
What
life
did-
is
yeah.
they chose me as a best man.
All right. How much fentanyl is in this person's life?
No, this person.
Their friend
Chris
is
is the best
Hold on.
man.
No, get this. I'm the loser friend. They make 6 figures or buying a house and are engaged to a woman they were with for a very long time. Who's delightful? They're both delightful. They're very happy people. I won't give any more information than that.
Yeah. Okay.
And they asked you
And
to be
they
best
thought
man.
to themselves, let me think of all the friends
They're
I've had
throwing
since...
you a bone.
Yeah, they're
is
like,
how
let me think
look
of all
at
the
it.
friends. Yeah, they're like, I think Chris is going to kill himself. Let's just give him this one.
Oh, so they're like, They're the people who like donate to church and shit.
Yeah, this is like when they let the Down syndrome kid score the winning touchdown on football. That's me. That's me standing next to my friend on his wedding day.
Like the biggest player on the football team makes sure everybody's out of the way.
Yeah.
And then gives him like
I
hands
was
him the ball
already
and he just
told-
runs fucking waddles into the
I was already told I'm not allowed to do jokes during the speech. It has to be under 3 minutes. And boy, am I going to blow that light, and he's going to be upset.
Just do it. Who cares? What are they going to do? Make you leave the wedding?
Yeah, what are they going to do? Never talk to me again like they did for that year? Who cares?
Who cares, dude? Weddings, you want your wedding to be remembered in some way. And if it's that the host does a wedding singer on everyone, that's fine. The opening wedding singer, sorry. Steve Buscemi from Wedding Singer. Anyway, you guys get the reference.
Yeah, no, I got you.
I've not been invited. I mean, I guess none of my real close friends, or I guess real friends in general,
All
have gotten
two of them, am I right, dude? What a fucking
Damn.
loser.
No, but none of my friends have gotten married, so I can't feel bad. But
Yeah.
I would like to go to a real wedding when I'm younger.
They're all gay.
They could still get married, Chris.
Not in God's eyes.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I don't know where any of these is from.
That's Ice-T. One's R. Kelly. The other one's from Wedding Crashers, and
then
the
Sopranos.
Sopranos is the
mom.
Dude,
What episode is that? Is like one of the first
yeah,
episodes?
top.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like
it's number
episode
3.
Yeah.
I believe it is
We know.
episode 3. Because you know why? I had to find that live on my phone, record it to the podcast, and like soundbite it myself.
I like how Selly's covering for the fact that that's not like a saved YouTube clip.
It's not.
in his favor.
No, it is. The quality's bad, Chris.
Oh, okay, that's it.
So I went gorilla style and got it. Dude, I've actually realized that I have it's not like a fetish for older women in TV shows or anything. It's just whenever there's an older woman who's rude or badass, I'm like I'm there.
Are we talking about like the mom in Sopranos
the
or
mom-
Camille?
Who's Camille?
No, Carmela, sorry.
Carmela. No, Carmela's.
Dude, whoa, shut the fuck
You
up,
love
dude.
Carmela because of her schnoz. dude.
Carmel's a fucking babe.
Carmela's-
She's got a big nose.
Don't get me wrong, she's beautiful, but not.
She's
annoying.
got some big titties, and she's annoying as fuck. That's the perfect woman.
Oh, that's right. For you, this is like
You ever
you
watch
want to
Curb
come
Your
home and hear
Enthusiasm?
Chris.
I just want to come home and have her tell me about problems that are irrelevant and hear a ringing, and I kind of hate it, but part of me is like, this is all I want to do right now.
So then how do you feel about
I've been over 5 seconds.
how do you feel about Jeff's wife from Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Susie.
If
love
she,
Susie.
if she
Well,
was better looking, that would be a great woman.
She's
She's a
so
little
you
rough.
also
I agree.
have to be-
There's a reason, yeah.
I agree. I also would not tolerate her. She's funny in the show, but
I wouldn't tolerate
I would
that
not
shit in
tolerate
real
that
life.
shit in real life.
That'd be amazing. That'd be
fucking
ama-
kidding me?
Like her just coming out and telling my friends to get the fuck out. I'm like, sorry guys. She says you gotta leave.
See, that's not cool, Chris. No one here agrees with you. No one listening agrees with you.
And then when you leave, I get hit a couple times. You're just like, you're gonna stand up to me in front of your friends. You think you're tough? You think you're tough? I just get a couple gut punches.
Oh,
You
no,
know Jeff
Chris.
Green got fucking hit up
Dude.
when Larry David left the house of the show.
Hell
Exactly.
yeah.
Dude, he's living the life.
But you see, do you see Secession?
Yeah.
Do you know Jerry from Secession, the chick, the like right hand chick of
Yeah.
Brian Cox? I like her. I like.
Yeah, you do.
I love the girl from The Sopranos.
You gotta be way more. There's a lot of girls from Sopranos.
The mom from The
Oh, okay,
Sopranos
yeah.
rules. The lady actually on the latest Curb Your Enthusiasm is really funny. The politician lady, she rules.
I hated that
She
character.
was so fucking
She
funny. Are you
sucks,
kidding me?
dude. Fuck that.
She's annoying, but that's why
But it
I like.
wasn't,
It's
like,
so
funny to me. I just hated the scenes.
So funny. Are you kidding me? I would kill that person too. That I wouldn't deal with.
that one's I'm with
Get
you
the
on that.
fuck out. But the way she acted is funny. Anyway, and the girl from Battlestar Galactica, the one who led.
I'm
everyone.
sorry, I'm not a fucking nerd. I don't get that reference.
Oh, what's her name? No.
You know, you're definitely a nerd. You fuck.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm wearing a football jersey right now. I'm the only jock in the room.
Who's jersey?
Andre Johnson, his rookie year,
made it.
2009. This is jerseys from
Oh, it's a
2012.
throwback
It's a
jersey.
throwback
He's a
jersey
years
even
man.
back in
He's a years man.
2012.
Fucking dork.
When did Pearl Harbor happen?
1943.
Nerd.
You know the whole.
You know about when Asians got bombed? Nerd.
Well,
Wait,
okay.
Wait,
What?
that's not.
Hold on.
See, I don't know, which is why I'm
When
cool.
Asians got
Which is why I'm fucking cool.
You said the opposite of what.
When is Nagasaki? When is it happening next? No, when was it?
You probably think that's a fucking volcano or some shit.
Did they repair it?
No, not Nagasaki, but Hiroshima is a normal
fully
city
repaired?
now.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
I'm not saying they're like ants, but they did that pretty
All
quick.
right. Hey.
I'm not saying they can hold 1,000 times their weight.
No, because the difference.
Their work ethic's insane.
No, the difference is like, with a Chernobyl situation, you have an active core that's radiating for years, so it keeps re-polluting the area. Whereas with a bomb, it diffuses pretty quick.
Well,
After
it's
like
also
10 years, you're kind of good.
The Russians
radiation?
are alcoholics, so nothing worked right there, and they're not going back into that land.
The
'cause-
elephant's
And
foot, dude?
if it starts to work, they just
that?
pour their
The
fucking alcohol
elephant's
on it.
foot is the core of the reactor that melted, and they have one picture of it because the guy who took it died.
Yeah, of course.
And it's just like this big. It looks like an elephant's foot. It's just a ton of melted lead around the nuclear core, and it's like one of the most haunting. Go look it up if you're home right now. It's haunting. It's very haunting.
I'm not gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, it's very scary.
The elephant's foot.
Oh.
There's like a camel toe. You think a fat chick's is just an elephant foot? An elephant's foot. They're like,
Elephant's knees.
yeah, Chris. Hell yeah, that's the name of the episode, baby.
Got him, dude.
Yeah. Have you ever, Matt? What's the fattest chick you've?
Never.
Never. You don't do fatties.
I will not. You can't look like me. That's a red flag.
Dude. You know what? I've heard that, and I'm glad. I know it's real now that fatties don't like each other like that.
No, no. Fatties like me, I don't reciprocate.
Damn, yo, you're like, get the fuck out of my face.
Unfortunately, that's facts.
Go take care of yourself, you pig. And
I
they're
know.
like,
No,
they just
right.
run away.
Right.
I don't know if they're
I'd much rather
disgusting.
have
I don't know
a
if they're
mentally
running away,
unstable
so.
skinny person. I would much rather have an unstable skinny person, a mentally unstable skinny person, than a regular mentally stable person who's over 150 pounds.
Wow.
No, facts.
Yeah, it's a stand. I know. Hey.
Damn, slut.
There you go. Just
That one.
Let's just get real misogynist out here, dude.
I don't want
Let's just
anybody-
keep talking
No.
about standards for women that will not sleep
No,
with
I'm
me.
I'll admit it. Like I've noticed that I am a fucked up person inside. and I know because all this my entire life I've been like I'm a fucking good person, and sometimes I am, but then I have like my fucking moments where I'm like, oh shit, yeah. You're gross.
That's okay.
Fuck out of here.
As long as
Is
you're
that a double XL?
as long as you're honest with that and try to refrain, which I do. I'm pretty good at it.
From what?
From being a piece of shit. Just be like, I'm not going to be a piece of shit about this.
You know what? Maybe I'll try.
I've been a good person my whole life. And I'm in this basement right now, and that is not a great indicator of where that gets you.
It does
okay?
it does not add up, Chris. Okay? You shut the fuck up. Sorry, that was rude. I didn't mean it like that.
Dude, I'm up right now. No one can touch me, dude. I'm killing it.
Yeah, we're all having fun.
How do you think you did last night with your headlining gig?
I don't want to talk about this.
No,
No one
no,
can
no,
hold
no.
I
Chris.
heard you bombed from a lot
Shut
of
the
people.
fuck
A lot
up.
of people tagged you in the stories. And I was
They
like,
were like,
wow.
I tagged this because I felt so bad for
They
him.
just sent me DMs like, yo, I just tagged him. He's a fucking loser.
All my millions of screaming fans. Dude.
Yeah.
I thought this was a comedy podcast. You want to talk about your fucking special?
Yeah.
Yeah, my
You filmed it?
special.
Your
No,
little headlining
It's
special?
going to be on Brick TV. Is that what it's on? Is that the stuff they do?
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
There's a thing out there called Brick
I'm
TV.
going to upload it to twitch.com later.
Why? That's for
that's-
streaming.
Yeah, because that's where I do stream my new special.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm a comedic
I'm gonna
genius.
put it onto Amazon Prime. I'm just gonna sell it. I'm just gonna sell it
Dude.
on Amazon Prime, and then tell people I have an Amazon Prime special.
If I ever released a special on Amazon Prime, I would fucking end my life. If you put a special on Amazon Prime, it's because no one
You're
wanted to buy it.
destroying potential.
It's because no one wanted to
connections.
buy it. No, they know that. That's why they put it up there. It's free. You can self-publish. It's like publishing an Amazon
you
Prime
mean like
book.
self-published? There are
No, if
ones
Amazon
that-
Prime like pays to
Yeah.
film your special, that's one thing. But like, there are people I'm not gonna name it. There are people we know that go to Mike's
What?
that
Yeah, I
have
know.
a special on Amazon Prime that was filmed on their like iPhone,
Oh, I know.
and they just uploaded like that.
Hey, man, some people are not as aware as you and I, Chris.
Because that's my issue. I'm too self-aware.
That's right. You know what you want in a woman, even though it's wrong.
And I
how
know it's
self-aware he was.
it's wrong. Isn't that strange?
And that's what's wrong, Chris. And that's why you got to
You know,
get
the
help,
funny thing is,
fucking
I
weirdo.
end up interacting with a lot of nice women, and I just end up becoming their friends.
You know what?
I don't
Chris,
I'm not interested.
You know
in
what, Chris?
that. They're too
I don't
nice.
mean to. I don't mean to talk shop. I've seen some of the women you interact with. They're not that nice because I know some of them. So just keep it at
Chris
that.
is smiling like he doesn't want to. He
He
does
knows
not want to have this.
exactly what I'm talking about. And they're kind of, some of them are pieces of shit, Chris. you can see all the good you want in some people.
Those are my
but they're pieces
friends.
of shit.
Those are my friends. They're nice to me, and that's what matters.
For
and,
now.
you know, and that's why they're not. That's why they're not getting none of this, dude. Being all nice. That's not how you get to this, ladies.
Start treating me like shit, or I
Yeah.
won't fall in love with you.
Yeah. Your shouts out
You're really high maintenance.
to Kappa Phi, all my sorority girls, all my college friends. How you doing?
I tried to start a sorority, fucking
Whoa,
not
dude.
sorority, fraternity.
No,
when I
that's
went
the
to,
man ultimate
UConn.
scheme. You start a sorority as a man,
Ooh.
and then you're like, girls, I have this house you,
You
can
guys
come
be
live
sisters.
in.
You guys be sisters.
I'll be in the attic.
You're gonna wear these letters. They're also coincidentally
Don't look in the
my
corners.
initials. This is now a sex cult.
All of your rooms have mirrors
All yours
and really thick walls where someone could just easily stand behind them.
A double-sided mirror.
yeah.
Don't go into this room. It's my computer
Huge
room.
walls. They take up the whole wall mirror.
Yeah, no, so that's I'm going back to college.
Yeah.
Grad degree. I
He
just
has a
do,
closet
I
in
just
his
do
house
I really
that's like
like
a
that
pole.
concept of convincing a bunch of women they're in a sorority and like the Greek letters are CW, which by the way don't exist in the Greek alphabet, and it's just my initials on all their sweaters.
Or it's just CNT.
Cito Weta.
That'd be
Wow, Sally. Come on, that's chauvinistic.
What would it be? SLT? What else would they be? Hell yeah, dude. Give it to him, baby. This is the thing. I had an ex who joined a sorority, and she's like, I was like, are you trying to join a sorority? You have a boyfriend. What's the point? And she's like, it's
about sisterhood.
Dude, she had that speech for me, and I was like, are you retarded? Are you dumb? And she's like, I can't believe you're saying this. And she went to 3 parties there, and she came back after one of them. I was like, you had fun? And she's like, I mean, I don't want to say you were right, but... It's like, what did I expect? I told you.
No,
fucking
I
idiot.
will say, sorority girls are dumb.
Yes.
They're very, very dumb.
Yes.
But they are great hangs. They're fun.
Yes.
They're a fun time.
I'm not against...
I had a lot of friends in college that were in sororities. They were the funnest hang.
Not against sororities. I was trying. My ex was being stupid. She was like, "They're for sisterhood, and you get connections later in life." I'm like, "Have you
What do you
watched
mean?
one fucking movie in your life about college ever?"
Connections in your life.
Yeah. Well,
That's anywhere on campus. You fuck.
or just
If
sell.
anything.
How about this? Sell drugs, and you'll find connections. for
Yeah,
life,
dude.
if you're good at it.
In a youth sporting arena at a comedy show.
What?
That's how real ones do it.
What? Selling drugs?
Selling drugs.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Callback.
Hell yeah. I was like, what are you? I thought you were talking about just doing stuff like that at college. I
No,
was
my
like, I don't want to be
my
there.
comedic genius knows about.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, so I anyway, that girl's been gone for a while, so I don't give a fuck.
How many girls have you had?
Dude, it's in the like tens of thousands by this point.
Oh shit, dude.
No, I don't know, dude.
Dude, when we walked
But
in
you
here,
don't
like
know, you don't have a count though.
No, I do. I
'cause when
it's,
we walked
it's not
in
as
here-
high as I'd like it to be, but it is what it is.
When we-
I'm happy with it. Let's
when
put
we
it that way.
walked
I
in
had
here,
two.
3 girls walked out,
Oh yeah, dude.
and we were like, "Sally, what's that?" And I was like, "I don't worry about that."
All of different ethnicities,
Yeah.
size, and one was trans. You just couldn't tell because she was that cute.
Okay,
Aggressive.
There is really something
I'm just kidding, dude. Just in case the
About-
lady listens.
when a trans woman is really hot,
Yeah.
crosses some wires in the
I
brain.
would love to talk about
So-
this.
It's great.
All right, we can talk about it.
We can talk about it.
I've been duped before. I've talked about it on the podcast. No. Relax.
I was jealous. I wasn't judging.
Relax. Not like that. I was watching some porn. You know,
Hell
like
yeah.
like a fella does.
Okay.
And it's this porn where it's. I'm not gonna lie. It's a guy who just fucks chicks, but the chicks are like really really hot. So I come for the chicks, but it's just a
Who's
guy's
the guy?
thing. It's Owen Gray.
I don't know what that is.
No, I
you
do.
know.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
good
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
good
he's
shit.
not. He is. He's kind of good.
He's a
dope.
good.
I'll look him up when I get home.
dope.
I'll see
Dude,
his
the chicks,
performance.
dude, the chicks are
Banging,
anyway,
dude.
Yeah, but then anyway, it's all.
he's
Sally
not-
Paul is a male porn star.
I know a
What
bunch.
a gay.
I know too many, to be honest. I think it used to be a problem. Now it's fine. Anyway,
Hold on.
like porn.
Okay. Of men.
No,
Male
not like
porn
that.
stars.
No, I'm not. Anyway, dude, shut up. Anyway, fucking trying to. I'm not one of these.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
And there's nothing wrong if I was. Anyway, there's one where it's like the screenshot was a chick. It's just like him fucking her, and I was like, oh, it's a chick. Cool, new video. Click on it, and like I'm watching it, and like about few seconds in, I'm like, she moves, and a dick just flops out from the side of her leg, and I was like, whoa, click out of here, buddy. And I just was like, you got me, but that's not for me.
comment, subscribe.
Exactly. Yeah. But it just wasn't for me, so I just,
Okay.
But I didn't, it wasn't even one of those things where I saw it and was like, oh, I'm okay with this. It was just like, fuck, there's a dick, and I was just out of there. So that's not for me. But if it is for anyone else, it's fine. I don't care. I don't knock you. But
Do you think that it's wrong of you to not like it?
No. Why would it? That'd be like if someone.
You should like, because it rules. How about that?
Well, no, it'd be like if
'Cause
someone.
It's fucking.
That'd be like
tight.
if someone who was a lesbian didn't want to have sex with a man. I think that's completely rational. Right? Am I wrong?
That's a hot take.
You're
no.
implying that lesbianism is real, which is a pretty big
Okay, if a
sentence.
gay
They
man
all
did-
just don't want
or
you.
if like a gay guy didn't want to have sex with a woman, like I think,
you're implying that that's not a choice. So
no, it's just no. If he just didn't, no. It's nothing wrong with that. I'm just not attracted to penises, dude. Yeah. If a guy was fucking another guy, I wouldn't watch it. What? I wouldn't. It doesn't do anything for me.
I just I didn't.
What am I supposed to do if I,
I didn't
don't
realize that this podcast was that kind of podcast.
If I'm
and
not
honestly-
hard, Chris, and people are naked, I'm not going to watch it and try to jack off to it.
You
feel
gotta
me?
train your body. You gotta retrain your body.
gotta go in there?
to get hard.
Dude,
Oh, whoa.
I've also talked about this on the podcast. I, at one point in my life, did not have sex for a longer than I would have liked to. And it was like,
Crazy statement. The man with Spider-Man posters behind him went through this phase.
oh yeah, you, Chris, with your fucking
No, he's
dirty, shitty Adidas. You're
Hey,
not even
okay, for all those viewers that aren't here,
you know, your outfits suck, Chris.
I'm
no
wearing-
wonder you were the way you were for so long. I don't want to go into
I'm
it.
wearing Stan Smiths, which
Trash,
are a
dude.
woman's shoe,
I didn't even have a good fucking insult
and
for
they're
you.
great.
feminist.
I
They're
could have said a
feminist.
million things. I honestly thought you were wearing not Adidas, and I'm mad because I like Adidas.
No, these are the best
I'm
shoes.
backtracking now.
They're Stan Smiths. They're a 1970s classic. They're a tennis shoe. They've been made consecutively for 50 years.
Chris is wearing
okay,
stilettos.
listen. That last sentence you said, I win. Because you're a fucking dork for whatever you just said. You know too much about that sneaker.
Do you know how much pussy I get when I describe the women, the history of Stan Smiths?
I don't remember what we were talking about right before this.
You watching male porn stars.
No. No, it was me not getting pussy.
Oh, yeah, it's a much better topic.
and going inside my mind and being like, you know what? If I am gay, this is the time to be gay. So I'll let myself be gay if it happens. And you know what? Nothing
happen.
happened.
Did you kiss
But at
a
least
did
you
you
gave
hold on,
yourself
did you
that.
kiss a boy?
No, I didn't kiss anyone, Chris. I went out into the world and said, you know what?
But a lot of people are so scared not even to do
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank
I
you.
haven't. I
See?
haven't.
You get
I
very
am
You wouldn't even
scared.
do that. You wouldn't
I
even do
would
that,
never-
Chris.
yeah,
You
I
wouldn't
would
go out
never
into the
watch
world
two gay
with
people have sex, 'cause that's
blinders.
gay.
Yeah, it is technically gay.
Alex.
It is, but you know
Alex,
what's
you are
not
gay.
gay? You know what's not gay?
What's not gay?
Not having sex with men or doing anything gay with a man, which is what I didn't do. So here you go. I also realized that I'm not gay, Matt. But
Well, it's
I
good
put
that you
the
know.
put the blinders. I took the
My
blinders
sister's
off
gay.
the
I
world
love
and
it.
said, "Hey, I'm down if it happens." And you know what happened? Nothing.
I can't be
'Cause I
homophobic. My
wasn't
sister's
about it.
gay.
No, I'm not homophobic.
No,
don't
I was
give a
talking
fuck.
about me. My sister is gay. I love
Yeah,
her.
I have a cousin. I have cousins who are gay, and I have a cousin who's.
I have
you know.
no one gay in my life because I don't hang out with sinners.
You were shot out of a gay man.
Hang out
apparently.
with sinners.
My dad came out as gay, and I was like, I have no father, and made him leave.
You made him leave.
I made him
shit.
leave.
Don't you dare come back.
My
Don't you
sister
come back.
was so scared about how our family would take her being gay that she got married without telling us. I
To a
came to
woman?
visit her a year after she got married, and she was like, "Oh yeah, no, we're already married."
Hell
I
yeah,
was like,
dude.
"What the fuck? Why didn't you didn't even tell us?" She's like,
And you were
"Didn't
like
wanna."
hot lesbians.
No, my girlfriend.
you wouldn't happen to have a wall with a mirror on.
My sister's wife looks just like her and acts just like her, and I'm so happy because like now she'll know how it feels to have her in her life. Like I know how annoying it was growing up to have her in my life.
Is she,
Gay, yeah. Keep up. I just said that.
No.
I think I know what Sally's trying to ask.
Yeah, I was going to say, is she like you? Like, is she,
Fat?
oh, no. Is she a big gal? Is she 150
she's
pounds
shorter.
or less?
She's shorter.
He's dancing.
But no,
He's dancing
Did you
around
have
outside.
sex
stout.
with your sister?
She's
She wasn't
stout.
your sister? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Okay, good.
Like,
Dude, that was
no,
a
just
trick
because based
question.
on my standards, no, I wouldn't.
There you go, dude. You just
But I do think.
Dude, if I had a sister, she would be hot. My family has great women genes, horrible man genes.
so I used to do this really
I'd be a pretty woman.
odd bit as a youth. In high school when I'd be with my friends. I'm an only child. So
I don't think anyone's shocked by that statement.
it's just rude. Anyway.
No, you look like you would have like two brothers.
No, nothing. Only child. Yeah. Mom said one's enough after, popping me out. Said this is
Because you ruined her.
ruined. Yeah. Anyway, so fucking wait. Only child. I would always tell I would be in a public, like in an elevator or in line at like McDonald's or something. If it was a packed line, I would turn to my friend and would just be like, dude, I don't know why I'm choosing now to tell you this, but I've always thought about having sex with my sister. And I would just talk about it with them in front of people and make them really uncomfortable. And my friends would just be like, why are you doing this? Because they know I don't have a sister. That was the
So
bit.
just step sibling porn, that must be right up your alley.
No, I actually hate it a lot.
I
actually.
love it. I wish I had a stepsister.
I hate the overabundance of it, in fact. Because there's porn stars who I used to like a lot who only do that, and I don't like it. It really takes me out of it. That's one of the nonsensical fantasies that I almost can't separate. And I don't even have... Well, I have step brothers, but it's
Yeah, you
hell
do.
yeah, dude. Owen Gray, it's all coming back.
It's
No, I'm just
all
kidding.
come full circle.
He doesn't do that type of porn. Anyway,
Because you've looked. You've done the research.
I watch him enough to know that he does not do
Been
that.
on the site to find out a girl's name to go then illegally look up the
who,
video.
who is the
I'm
girl?
not paying for any of your
Hold
shit.
on, who was the girl?
Dude,
You're
the
acting like
girl,
you don't remember.
The girls, thousands, dude. I don't, dude.
Guys.
what do you want from me?
Reddit.
You got to stop watching porn.
Reddit into a Discord.
I've cut back.
No, you got to
significantly.
stop watching porn with other men in it. That's like
Oh.
getting cucked. It's gross. You just got to watch a woman with her shirt off just say really mean things to the camera for an hour. That's how you get off.
No, what is wrong with you, dude? Stop being like this.
This is, this is how everyone should
Do you
be.
think you could ever get back to? Do you think you could ever be normalized to like a girl just coming on to you like like in a porn and be like, this is cool and I'm down with it? Like you come home and a girl's like, hey Chris, I just want your fucking dick in my mouth.
No,
and she's
because
like,
that would be so disgusting to me for her to be so openly sexual. I would literally, this is so fun. I'd be like, you're a whore, get out.
oh god.
Like you need,
he needs to work for it. He's like a dog.
No, you need to.
dude.
He
You
needs
need
to work
to.
for his
You need to be
supper.
talking to me for about a month and make me feel bad that whole time, and then I will be open to the idea.
Daniel, there are.
I'm not a meet you the same day, have sex with you. That's not me.
See, I've talked about this before, too. I am if I enjoy the girl's company. Like if she likes the same shit I like. Like if she came in and was like, "Oh my god, look at your Cabin in the Woods poster," I'd be like, "Oh my god, we're gonna fucking."
I'll show you my cabin.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
That's
Fuck yeah,
that's a
dude.
chode surrounded by a lot of long pubic hair.
Is that what they call it?
I was gonna
Cabin
say-
in the Woods?
I just thought it was her pussy, dude, and it was her talk. I thought Chris was the
Oh,
girl.
because the doors.
I wish I
just
would be
'cause it's
such
a-
a better woman. Honestly, I'd be such a better woman.
You would not be a cute girl at all.
I think I would.
No.
Would you keep the
No,
mustache?
none of us would.
I would be a hot girl.
None of us would be
No,
attractive.
here's the thing. My face wouldn't be great.
Nah, your nose
but
isn't
I
a girl
have-
nose.
Listen, I got hold on.
D's.
I got wide.
I do squats. Okay?
I got wide.
I'm out here.
I got wide set hips. All right, and I would definitely.
My name's Christine
have
Warren,
huge tits.
and I work on my body. My
Dude,
face
her
not,
name-
may not be great.
It wouldn't be great.
but I I am like one of those chicks on the other team and bring it on, if you know what I mean.
If your name was
All right, sister?
Christine, no one would fuck you.
No, I've been told if
I
I was
hate
if
that
I was
name.
born a girl, I would have been named Madeline.
Oh,
You-
no,
okay,
I would have.
okay.
I would have wanted to fuck you.
You're
Hell yeah, dude.
Easily.
no.
I would have
Just
been
based
so
off the name.
mentally
Yes,
ill,
I
dude.
would.
He wouldn't be a hot
I would
Madeline.
know. I
There's
would.
no way.
I'd be skinny with big tits. I wouldn't have much of an ass.
You're
My
ginger?
face would be rough.
Ginger?
No,
Your
I
face
would have
be
the same color
rough.
hair.
You mean your face would be rough?
Yeah,
What does that mean?
I don't think it'd be great.
you're Irish or whatever. It's not good.
I'm
you don't have a
Israeli.
girlish.
You're
you
not
don't have an
Israeli.
androgynous or girlish face.
I don't. No, the face would be rough.
Yeah,
You'd have to power
ugh.
through it.
You know what Tay-Sachs is?
You'd be like the girl in high school who does the homework in class.
If I was,
Hey, guys!
dude, if I was a woman, I would totally sleep with guys to just get validation. To be like, do you like me? Like, I'd be so insecure.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
be such a
Yeah,
whore.
but you would get so
You would.
much dick.
yeah.
And then in college,
I would be like
with your
sea
rock and
level
bod,
pussy, dude.
yeah, with your rock and bod, you'd be fucking like you'd be teaching the hot girl you room with, who's like,
Yeah.
I've only had sex with like 2 guys. You're like, you gotta get out there,
Honey,
girl.
let me
Like,
tell ya.
I'm fucking.
And then I would get,
Wait till you see this piece of ass I bring back here tonight.
I would get like pregnant, like junior
You
year,
get herpes. You're not gonna.
and I would all of a sudden be like, oh, I can't. It's my child, and I would drop out and raise a kid.
Nah.
My life would be horrible as a woman. On second thought, I thought it would end well for me. I'm thinking about who I am as a person. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be a slut, dude. It'd be bad.
Yeah, you would.
Would you do comedy?
No, you would.
No. If I had anything other I could do with my life, I wouldn't do comedy.
He'd be getting smacked around, and people would tell him it's wrong, and he'd be like, "No, you just don't get it. You see, like, I used to be a really shitty person in college.
Yeah.
And,
No,
I see the good in him.
Matt, as a man, I let women hit me now. If I was a woman, dude, I would get murdered. Like, I would literally get beaten to death.
Holy shit!
I'm cracking into the Oreos now. Oreo.
This is now an ASMR podcast. We're me eating
Fuck
Oreos.
out of here, dude.
Sally's desperately
What's
looking
up with
like, can
that?
we please be done?
You don't chew with your mouth closed?
Not in front of men.
What?
What kind of
the fuck?
sociopath behavior is that?
You can't show other men you have manners. What the fuck? How they respect me?
I'm high. It's 10:44 at night. So I got to shut my mouth while talking while eating an Oreo during a
dude.
podcast.
Hoping a dick would fall.
Got him.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Anyway, what's up, guys? You seen any? Matt, what's the last movie you saw
Oh shit, dude!
that you really liked?
I really want to talk about it. I'm a film buff, dude.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah! And I'd like to go
That
over
is a
with you.
generous term.
I'd like to go over with you my top 5 favorite movies.
Oh,
He
go
liked,
ahead.
he liked Birth of a Nation.
Shut the fuck up. I've never
liked
watched
A
a war
Golden
movie in
Dawn.
my life. I've never watched a war movie in my life.
Because that's what that film is.
Right.
It sounds like
It's
it.
a
That's how you know he didn't see it,
It's like a
though.
war. It's more like a war for the heart of a nation.
Yeah, it's more like a war. Damn, dude, it's a war for a better time.
You ready? Oh no!
It's a KKK origin
Yeah.
movie.
It is such a racist film. They didn't even let black people play the black people.
Yeah, it's really bad. They showed
Oh,
it to us in
shit.
films in
Like Robert
film
Downey
class
Jr.
and history class, and they showed us one
No,
of
it is
those
like
scenes.
one of
it was
the
really
most
fucked up.
important films in American cinema. Like it's in every film course.
It is
nuts.
because fucked up as it is, they employed a lot of
No,
techniques.
it was
that
like
weren't
the
done at
first one to
time.
do all these different angles and like dolly shots.
a
and
lot
stuff.
of outside shit.
Yeah.
Awful movie though.
It doesn't hold up.
Brutal.
That's how it is with
brutally
theater,
fucked up.
A lot of the
Very
shit that moved theater along was still bad shit.
Yeah, you know what? There's the other thing too. There's a lot of. I'm not saying this one, but there's a lot of really dope art that's made by fucked up people.
Yeah,
It's just the
of
way it
course.
is. Sorry.
You have to just learn how to separate it.
Like even going back to art, like Cavaccio or whatever the fuck his name was.
Who?
The guy who killed his fucking family, the wrestler.
Yeah,
Canseco.
Cavaccio.
Artist
He suplexed his whole family to death.
who fought everyone. Hold on.
So here, my
Father.
top 5. If you want to, whenever you want to go over it, we'll
Yeah,
go
no, let's
over
do
it.
it. What's your
second,
top
hold on.
5? While he's looking that up, we'll go to your top.
Carvazio,
It's that's Wild
What's your
Wong
top 5? What's your
Jackman.
number 1?
Lilo and Stitch.
Wow. Okay. Well,
All right.
Wow. Oh wow.
I'm not
the
a-
judgment's crazy.
that's in
That's
your
nuts.
top 5 as a.
Hold on.
How old are you? 24.
23.
23-year-old man.
Yeah, I
Do
think
you-
It is
I think
Caravaggio. Okay.
I'm sorry?
He. One sec before we get into
No,
your
please.
nonsensical choice right
All
there.
Wait, Caravaggio was an artist who drew depictions of like Herod getting his head chopped off. You've definitely seen this shit.
Oh no, I know that.
Yeah.
No.
And in real life, he was rampant homosexual who got into numerous
And
fights
that's
with
why
his
Sally's
lovers.
like, yeah, that's why he was
Numerous
a bad
fights with
person.
his lovers
He was
and
homosexual.
rivals and beat them either to death or with like to vegetable status and then
Dude,
died of pneumonia.
That is honestly such a badass move to fuck a guy and then beat him
Yeah.
to death because he talks back to you.
He had a lot of rage issues, and it had to. They think a lot of it had to do with
That seems
the
ver-
time he lived in.
That
being
seems
gay.
very relatable for you.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm not even gay, and I want to beat my lovers to death. Anyway,
That's how you know you really care.
Yeah, if sluts. If a woman doesn't hit me, does she even care?
Right.
oh, you're so fucked up. Wait, so Lilo and Stitch,
It's from a nostalgic standpoint.
I did see it in theaters. I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but
Do you see in theaters when it was like the fucking 9/11
9/11
towers?
thing. I saw it the week. I was about to
Holy
bring that
shit.
up too. There is the 9/11 shit in it. I
It
don't
was not
remember it.
It's not 9/11 shit.
I
It's
don't
just the movie
remember
was
it like
released
that.
around 9/11,
But
and it was a bunch of spaceships flying in between New York City and shit like that, or like the cities of America, and it came out right around
Yeah, they
the
thought it
time
would-
where fucking planes
They
hit
thought it would
towers.
be in poor taste, and I'm
So they
one of
turned
those
it into
people who
mountains.
I don't really give a fuck when that shit. I don't see the correlation when that shit happens.
Yeah, it's a bunch of people just making sure like that the public doesn't shit on their movie.
Yeah. Well, Gangster Squad did that. If you ever saw that piece of shit.
Yeah, that's not what the issue with that film.
Well, yeah, they had a scene where the gangsters were gonna shoot at. They were gonna have a gunfight in a movie theater from one side of the screen to the other, and it was gonna escalate into the movie theater. And it looked really dope in the trailer, but they cut it because of the Dark Knight Rises guy who shot everyone
In the
when that
Colorado
happened. Hell
movie
yeah.
theater. Oh
Aurora.
shit! That was going to be an actual like part of the movie. It would be shown in cinemas, and then people would actually go into the crowd and like pretend to shoot each other.
No, there was. I don't
It's a
know.
film, Matt. There
Yeah, it's a
weren't
movie.
People running. in
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it was a movie.
okay,
It was
okay,
in the movie.
gotcha.
Like, they had a
Oh,
gunfight,
shit.
and the way they shot it, it made the trailer pop. For when I remember seeing that and going, I want to see it just to see how that scene plays out, and they just cut the whole thing out.
and you were like, yeah, it was probably the only interesting thing.
Yeah,
in
and
the
that
movie.
did you ever see? You seen that,
I got like an hour in. It was just like, I'm good.
dude? You gotta
I'm
just
good.
type in when you get home. Type in all the who is the
Small
bad guy in that
things.
movie. Sean Penn scenes in that movie are hilarious. There's no mention really that there's Christmas going on in the movie. Or any reference to any Christmas theme in the movie, and they corner him at the end in a mall, and they're like, "Give up, you're surrounded." And he loads a Tommy gun and goes, "Say hello to Santa Claus," and just starts spraying at everyone. I'm not making that up. That's exactly what happens.
I mean, that kind of rules.
It
I
is
kinda love
so
that.
Do you think
funny
that
when it
trailer
happens.
still exists of
Oh,
the scene?
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
definitely. Okay, so Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, and,
Fine.
that's the only like like really
Blow
stupid. Like it's
Yeah,
just
that's
from a
the
nostalgic
only stupid
standpoint.
one. Well,
No, yeah, it's literally
what's
the only
next?
one. Whiplash.
That's a good one,
It's a
dude.
really
top
good
5,
movie.
I think not.
Like, what do you like, Chris? What the fuck? You like documentaries?
because they portray emotions the way I wish they would be portrayed in real life.
Because I'm autistic and need color coordinated scenes to tell me how to feel.
I love you. Well, I don't love you. I know. I just wish things were different. That's every fucking love story in a Wes Anderson movie.
Because that's every love story in my life,
Easy.
Sally.
You just fucking. You're so bullshit.
Yeah,
love
what I
Wes
liked about
Anderson.
Whiplash was the
I do
fucking-
too. It's
just
just
J.K. Simmons.
Dude, he crushes it, and it's almost like a non-violent thriller, even though he gets a car
Right.
accident. But it's
Right.
one of those where you're like, I don't know if
It's
this is gonna.
anxiety that
Yeah.
drives that movie.
Yeah.
My when I was still talking to my father, I think that movie came out like the last year I was still talking to him. He told me that film was an analogy for an older gay man breaking in a young gay man. I swear to God. We watched it together, mind you. We went to the theaters together to watch this movie, and on the car ride home, he was like, clearly that movie was about an older gay man helping a younger gay man come to accept that he was a bottom. And I'm like, great, these are the
Wow.
conversations I want to be having with my father.
Dude, you're. And he already came out as gay at this point, right?
Yeah.
Next on my list.
It makes sense why you are this way.
Oh, my dad was also 6'2" and did steroids.
No.
My dad
did
was
Chris get
alpha
the
as
bad
fuck,
genes?
dude.
He
Like
does.
he didn't even, like if you were to be a girl, you'd have all the best genes.
Yeah, you'd be a
Yeah.
whore. You're not kidding.
But
I'd be a
but
whore.
now that you're a boy, you don't have the best genes from your
I'm
dad. though.
like I.
How are we to
basically-
believe that you're not going to be an ugly ass girl
I'm
too?
just like-
Jesus is sour down there.
because my mom was hot back in the day. Okay.
Was your dad
Okay,
not
that's
hot back in the
That's what they all say. Am I right, Matt?
And
If your
she
gay
was
dad-
a whore, so I would follow my mother's footsteps and be just like a middling level hot girl whore.
Yeah, but what if you got your bad woman genes?
What if you got your
I
back?
you
got
got your
the
bad
wooden
dad
genes
genes.
as a man. That's the problem. My brother got all the
okay.
man genes, but then
That's kinda
God gave them autism, so he kind of evened the score on that one. He's like 6'2" and swole, and I'm just like, ah.
And has to. has
Let's
to be
deal with
really
fluorescent
attractive.
lighting though in public places.
About to say has
Third on
gets
my
really
list.
overwhelmed counting things. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
The horror
I love
movie
him.
on Netflix, Hush.
That's a good one, dude. I like that.
It's a really good horror movie.
It is.
I'm a big fan of premises. And
No,
that
she's deaf.
A deaf bitch in the
I can
woods.
tell by your sets.
Damn.
Got him, dude.
Damn. Chopped.
All right.
It was just a joke, man. I love it.
All right. Well, I guess I don't like this movie as much.
I'm feeling feisty
Best
tonight.
monster movie, Cloverfield.
And yeah, when I was in freshman
I
year in high
like
school, I liked it.
like the found footage aspect.
I hate you
the
right now. I hate the way you said that.
It's literally the best part of
That
the movie. And
movie-
TJ Miller's crazy.
Wow. What
Big fan of the Tej.
Wow.
Wow, that is a
Huge
statement.
fan.
All right, what's number 5?
Number 5 is it's a comedy. This Is the End.
That's a good one. I like that one.
I
too.
don't,
fan.
Okay.
You don't like them? That,
No,
any
no,
of
no,
those
no,
This
movies?
whole
shit.
5 is
It's not
like,
a great list. I'm
It's
not
a
gonna
bad
lie.
5.
Oh no, it's an impeccable.
Like these are your
list.
top 5 movies.
Cloverfield. Cloverfield. I understand.
It was
that
fun.
Yes.
It,
All right,
it
and
did
that's
what
why I
it
like
did, but it is a
groundbreaking film for the franchise.
It is so.
Well, Sally, what's your top 5? I'm genuinely
I got
curious.
well.
Just
I mean,
it doesn't have
as
to be
much
permanent.
Shit
Whatever
as I
comes to,
gave you, number 5 is probably Grand Budapest.
Gay.
to be fair, that is
It's your little
by far one of his worst films, but
Fuck
that's
you.
okay.
It's also sentimental.
That's fine.
It's the last movie I saw with my grandma before I couldn't see
Oh.
movies with her anymore.
Gay.
She's not even dead. She's a kid.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Got him, Matt. Got him.
Grand Budapest Hotel. Got
Okay.
some news for you.
The Departed's number 1. I love The
What is
Departed.
that? That one? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it's that one.
right.
Snatch is up there.
Okay.
What's
All right.
Snatch?
This is
It's in the other room. Wait, no, it's not. It's in one of these.
What is Snatch about? Is it
About-
kidnapping?
it's about pussy, dude.
It's a Guy Ritchie movie. It's about a diamond that gets stolen and how it getting stolen sets off a chain of events between like a bunch of different gangsters in London. It's
Oh,
fucking
okay.
awesome. I love it.
It is a good film.
Solid flick.
Top 5.
Fuck you.
I probably would watch that.
It's great. I'll eat Bart.
And then I'd give it 3 stars.
Hell yeah, dude, man.
Because it's not Cloverfield.
Damn B. Off.
Who else you got?
I got top 5. I always get screwy around the top 5.
You have nothing like nostalgic that you'd want to throw up in there? Nostalgia is really big with me. I really like nostalgic
That's
films.
because your mind is weak.
Fuck, man. I'm blanking. I used to have my DVDs out in front of me so I could just look because I
Right.
own my.
Well, I have a
top
whole
fives.
fucking.
Yeah, Man's got a
Ooh,
list
hold
of
on.
all 40 films he's ever seen.
I
see
saw
it.
the
It's an
Devil's up
extensive
there.
list. Oh, the devil all the time?
No, no.
No.
I saw the Devil. It's
I
up
give that
there.
one
That also has sentimental value though now in my life. Fuck. Hold on, let me look at my list because I have it somewhere on
Suicide
Instagram.
Squad 2 got 5
I
stars.
love the Suicide Squad, the new one. It's
Guys,
fucking
it's
great.
great.
Guys,
Fuck you.
Trial
You
of
don't need to
Chicago
watch it.
7.
Oh, all right. So
it.
in the top 5 for, I'd have to say, The Nice Guys. I love that movie.
That's in your top
I
5.
Will
love The
Ferrell
Nice
and Mark
Guys.
Good, Mark Gooden?
No, it's
Mark Wahlberg?
it's Ryan. That's what's his
Reynolds?
name? No, it's not Ryan Reynolds either. It's Russell Crowe and the pretty guy.
Okay. All right.
Bad Times at the El Royale, great.
That's in your top 5.
Maybe.
I mean, so
Hell or High Water, great.
Trash.
we're up to 7 films. At
I
this
don't even
point.
know. Pulp Fiction's great.
No.
Superbad, that
Yes.
could be in there.
All right, Superbad's
yeah.
the first
Hell yeah.
one I like.
That could be in there. I don't care what
I don't
you
know.
like,
What the
Chris.
fuck,
You
Chris?
like movies where the main character's a faggot. Okay.
I mean, you're not wrong. But
Yeah.
Oh no.
You like Michael Cera's character because that's who you are on stage at times. You're like, I met a girl and she was really nice and I wanted to have sex with her.
hey,
I
that's
got
not
drunk.
true. You already fucked up because you
We're
said
all
she
the
was
Superbad
nice to me, and then I
characters.
wouldn't want to have sex. They're getting the story straight.
Annihilation. You into sci-fi shit?
Yeah, I actually love Annihilation.
Annihilation was
that
good.
movie actually made me. I didn't know what the fuck was going on in that whole movie, and I liked it. Like I was like, what are the aliens doing, man?
You guys watch foreign films?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, Parasite. That's
You
it.
ever seen a film with subtitles?
I
Yes,
saw
Parasite.
The Devil.
Parasite.
Rules. Old Boy. Rules.
Parasite.
City of God. Rules.
City of God is lit.
Parasite.
It's on my list.
City
right
of
here.
God rules.
City of God. That's a. Have you ever seen that one,
No.
Matt? Oh, fuck you, dude.
It's so
God's not
good.
even real.
Nothing.
You
dude.
have to.
God's not real. 10 Cloverfield Lane.
That's a good one,
That's
but
also in
I
my
like
top
that one
10.
more than the other. It's in your top 10. You fucking
Matt,
the
I'm a
bullshit.
diehard.
You know
I'm
nothing.
diehard
You
Cloverfield,
suck.
literally,
baby.
Matt
Cloverfield Paradox,
no,
5-star
hold
movie.
on, hold on, hold on.
Fuck
Sally,
you.
you'll appreciate this. So the other day, Matt, we were talking movies, and he shows me on his phone. He's got a list of films. Like, what is
looking
this?
at it right
What
now.
is the list of this film? He's like, this is every film I've seen, and there's like
Wow.
40 films
Yeah,
on
that's
it.
not a lot.
There's
No,
like
films
40
I
films
remember
on it,
seeing.
and
You-
like.
And there's not 40 films. That's easily like
Insane-
200 films, dude.
Insane films have 5 stars. It's
I
like
watch a lot of
insane
shows,
what
too.
gives you-
I'm big on shows.
He gave Guardians of the Galaxy 1 like 2 stars, and Guardians of the Galaxy 2 5 stars.
Yeah, you're fucking stupid.
No, I'm not. Baby
And
Groot, better.
We
Baby
talked,
Groot.
Me and Chris Sear have gotten into him about this, where he likes shitty Marvel movies too. And I know you don't
so
like
all
Marvel.
Marvel.
You
movies.
don't like Marvel.
He likes anything with a superhero past the age of 12. Neck yourself.
You're fucking.
Kick-Ass is really good,
you
though,
like-
too, and I'm pretty sure he's like
You
around
like
12.
whimsical fairy tale movies about
That's not true.
hipsters.
I like one Wes Anderson film. That's
Midsummer.
You like them all.
I do actually like them all.
Yeah, exactly. Shut the fuck up.
But no, most of the films I like are very sad.
Yeah, you probably like that Spotless Mind Jim Carrey movie.
Did you like Joker?
No, that was like the most
It
fucking.
was sad.
I love
Like,
that movie.
life is hard. Society
Movie
doesn't
rules, dude.
understand.
And that
me.
you
I'm
you-
so
that's
edgy,
what you're
dude. I'm Joaquin Phoenix because I live with my mom and masturbate
That
to
should be
hentai.
that's the best case scenario for your real life, Chris. And you should be fucking worshiping that.
Oh, shit.
I think that's why I hate that film because I feel personally attacked by it.
I have a lot of good
I
movies.
hated how people reacted. Let's just say some people were talking about before the podcast. Some, you know what I mean. But there's people who I ran into who I'd be like, "You see this movie?" And they're like, "No," and I'm not gonna, cause it's about fucking incels and shit. I'm like, "Oh, so you haven't seen the fucking movie?"
that was my
There were so
favorite.
many people, not you, but a lot of people.
I'm gonna
a
stand.
lot
I
who
still
did
think that
shit.
movie sucks and is like incel bait. But a lot of people were like, "That movie's about white power," and I'm like, "No, it's
not
no,
even
it's
close.
it's just a bad film.
Not
It
even
has
close.
nothing to do with race."
I disagree. It has nothing. But they were like,
First of all,
it
the black,
triggered-
the woman he's stalking is a black woman.
so hot.
So if anything, it's
That chick,
pro.
what's Zeta Beats?
Yeah.
I don't have no type, but you know,
Zazzy Beats?
Zazzy Beats, whatever.
Guys,
Fuck.
you should
You know what,
watch.
dude? I don't know that slut's name. Damn. Because you know what?
You guys need to watch more sad films from the 70s.
Have you ever seen The Hunt?
No.
I'm talking about a foreign movie. Not
No.
not that one. That one's good though. The
Is
Hunt
it?
is
Fuck
got
yeah.
Mads McKillen.
Dude, did you just make up a Scottish person?
No,
What are you
he's-
talking about?
His name's Mad. This guy, you'll
Mad
know
Dog Mike.
Mad.
Step Brothers.
Mads
District 9.
Mikkelsen. Wow. I always say his name wrong.
Matt.
This,
Chef.
this guy.
I'm gonna give you. You
Money
said
guy.
chef. Hold on. He said
Chef's a
chef
5-star
is a 5-star
movie.
film.
Go
5-star
fuck your mother,
film.
dude. Go
Great.
fuck-
Hold on.
He-
Great.
he
Great
just
movie.
he just because it has food in it. All right.
Oh, shit.
Matt's
Bullshit.
just watching it, sweat coming down
He's
his
like-
forehead, like,
Like,
oh my god,
to just do all these
just
recipes.
fully erect.
They have a food truck?
Yeah, Matt.
You can put meals
I
on
want you.
wheels?
No, hold on. I want you to go home tonight, and I want you to
Dinner
watch.
with his
I want you to watch
deliver
the. I want you to watch the Polish film Come and See.
No.
I think that's a film you should watch.
No.
His other favorite movies are like Ratatouille.
It's good.
Fucking
Nope.
What's
Hate
the
it.
What's the one when the food talks and shit?
Sausage Party?
Sausage
No.
Party.
Hate it.
He's like, man,
Cringe.
if all my food could talk.
Holes, the Disney movie?
That's
Fire.
a good one. That's a good one.
All right,
This is
well, then, like-
wait. This is Mads Mikkelsen. You know this
Oh,
guy?
that's budget Viggo Mortensen.
First of all, he's
fuck
been in
is
way
that?
more movies than Viggo Mortensen.
Viggo Mortensen did Lord of the Rings and was like, I'm out.
He really did, dude.
He was like, I'm good.
Yo,
I made
honestly,
$1 million bajillion dollars.
Any Viggo Mortensen movie he's been in, he still crushes and just disappears.
He's
after.
literally been in like 7 films in a 30-year career, and
Eastern,
they're all gold.
Eastern Promises is fucking. I watched it once. Don't have to watch it again because it's just fucking.
I enjoyed him in A History of Violence.
That movie's good.
That was great.
Comics better, but good. Okay, so Mads Mikkelsen's in a movie called The Hunt. Everyone should watch this movie. It's actually good, but I think you would actually like this movie just because you're fucked up like this.
What's
It's
the
about-
premise?
He gets wrongfully accused of being a pedophile.
Oh,
That's the premise.
what is he hunting?
It's that's you're such a wow. You took it so literally. You're like, so there's hunting in this movie. It's like, no, that's the movie. That's the overall metaphor.
He's hunting and he finds a 5-year-old in the forest. He's like, looks
No.
like I'm hunting something
No,
else.
dude, it's so. You want to talk about anxiety and intense? It's one of those movies where you're like, yo, I don't
have you
know
seen,
how anyone could do it with this
The
situation.
house that Lars built.
No, you mean Jack built?
That's the
good?
one.
No, I heard that's really fucked up.
It's like the Joker, but even more. It's like the same concept where it's like this was a cool concept, but it's just you're trying too hard to be edgy that it's like annoying and it's embarrassing.
Did
for
you see- did
like
you
it's
see-
embarrassing to like.
You
that
see
film.
Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer?
No.
That's a serial killer movie that's just it's violent throughout, but at least has somewhat of a semblance of a story. But I can't. That's the only one I can really watch when if it's a movie where it's just about people murdering other people.
Never
It's
heard of
kind
any
hard
of these movies.
Like killing spree movies for me are just
No,
like
they're so lame.
They suck. I can't do it.
The Harder They Fall on Netflix.
I am gonna kill you.
It's
Wow,
a
why
great film.
don't you go hit up Chris Sear and do a fucking 2-hour podcast about that one? Yo, I'm just saying.
No, Jonathan Majors is fucking talented as fuck.
The
He's
director?
No. He's the main fucking character, and he's gonna be Kang.
Yeah, he's
gonna be Kang.
The guy who sweats in all his roles. Yeah,
Actors can't sweat.
he's wet in every one of his roles. That guy, not a bad actor. I agree. He's always wet. He's like in a room and he's just like, hey, and he's just dripping sweat, just glistening.
The Internship.
Shut the fuck up, dude. You're just naming.
No, they're
you
really- they're really good films.
There's
It's
like
a super good film.
you know how
I just hate everything about
fuck
this list.
yeah. I don't like
a
anything.
great-
Your
This is
your
a
list
horrible-
got worse and worse.
No,
it
it's not.
sucks,
Matt,
dick.
I'm giving you a list of like 20 films you need to watch.
Moneyball.
I'm gonna kill you. The concept of Moneyball is like our team sucks. What if we just got different players?
That's a great
and then they
premise.
get
They
different
got
players
worse
and it
players
goes
in
better.
one
If they're worse, then why did they win?
because they're better in different ways.
Yeah, like being
Dummy.
gay. What if all our
Annabelle?
players were homosexuals?
No, not Annabelle.
I
You
love
don't
the
know-
premise.
What is wrong? You just pick movies that show up on your fucking. You're just like, oh, it was recommended. I'm in. Greatest movie I've ever seen.
No, if he gets to name bad films, I get to name good films
Platform.
after
That's a good one.
that movie. Okay, all right.
That was good.
Wow,
You didn't like Platform?
Oh,
I liked
now I
the
got
be-
you
no, no.
back.
I
I got
liked-
him back.
I
Don't
liked
worry.
the beginning.
Godzilla versus Kong. 4 stars.
I'm gonna flip over this.
I lost him again.
Stars
All right.
either.
I texted everybody. I lost him again. Let me see. Good. No, The Farewell was good.
How long on this list till we get?
Bird Box. 4 stars.
Get the. All right, you're
When
done.
do we get to Das
Black
Boot?
Klansman,
When is
4
Das
stars.
Boot on this list?
Sorry to bother you. 4 stars.
Any movie with a black guy gets 1 star knocked off right away. That's literally what it sounds like.
No, Harder They Fall was 5.
No,
what did you say? What was the name of your movie that you said?
You should watch Das Boot.
Why the
It's genuinely
fuck?
great.
Want to watch the Battleship Potemkin as a fucking
See, the
double feature?
People have heard of these
I would.
movies though, not yours.
Das
People
Boot.
have heard
Hold
of my
on.
movies.
Das
Real
Boot-
ones have heard of our movies.
Hold on, yeah,
Real
no,
ones.
Das Boot is like
Four
won an
people.
Oscar. It's like widely considered one of the best films
Yeah.
in
Disaster
German
Artist,
cinema.
4 stars.
Get the
The Room, 2 stars.
I am gonna choke you out,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
not a
put the
fan.
I think the remake has better than
dude.
the original.
I'm gonna break my own hand.
Not even a remake, Matt. It's a telling of how they made the movie.
Story of how they made it.
Man, have you
War
ever-
Dogs
have
with
you-
Jonah Hill and Miles Teller. Oh, fantastic actors put together. Don't Look Up was a 5-star movie.
You're Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum put together.
Hell yeah. I'm not. You think I'm Channing Tatum in a little Jonah Hill?
Well, no, you're
I'm the dumb-
You're
I'm the
Jonah
dumb
Hill
version
eating
of-
Channing Tatum. I'm sorry. I love you, Matt.
I'm so mad.
Why?
Just all these movies, dude.
It's bad.
I'm very mad.
You derailed this.
Split 4 stars.
I
Finding
do like
Nemo
that
4
one.
stars.
4 for Finding Nemo? You like Lilo and Stitch more than Finding Nemo?
Easily. Stitch can't swim.
You're you act like that's a reason to like that movie more.
The reason like Finding Nemo what?
Mulan.
Stitch can't be in it.
Mulan's not
Stitch
white.
can't have a cameo in it.
0 stars.
0 stars.
Matt, have you ever seen the film Zulu?
No.
You would hate it.
Is that an old fucking?
It's from the. It's like what the movie that kind of
We're the
gave
Millers.
Michael Keaton a career. It was like his first starring role.
I'm not seeing
It was in the early '70s, and it's fantastic.
Project X. 4 stars.
You have
Project
I don't want to
Almanac.
do this podcast
Never
anymore. I'm
seen
never
this.
You've
coming
never
back.
seen Project Almanac?
You've ruined Chris Warren.
What about
for me.
Chronicle?
I like Chronicle.
I like found footage films a lot.
You are so unlikable. No, I'm just kidding.
21 and over, 4 stars.
4? Mm-hmm. No.
It's found footage. Oh wait, no, it's not.
It's not.
You know what's found
3 stars,
footage
never
is
mind.
great? Jackass. That's a great found footage.
I
film.
like
Never
the
watched
third
it.
one I saw in 3D. Rules. You're
I
the
can't figure it out,
demographic.
Matt. I can't figure it out, man.
You would give it all of them 5 stars.
You've never seen them?
The Blind Side, 4 stars. Up.
I never said.
Wally. 4 stars.
How many children's movies are you watching
These
at
are
this
fucking
age?
built into my fucking Zathura, 4 stars. Jumanji, 2 stars.
Zathura? Zathura.
Zathura over Jumanji
Fuck
every day.
you.
Did
Oh,
you,
every
hold
fucking
on.
day.
Did
Every
you
day.
make that last one up?
No,
Is that
that's
a real
movie.
Zathura is the Jumanji
space.
remake.
Oh
In
my god, I
space.
blocked that out.
Yeah.
That was such a bad film.
Yeah, you're
Great.
so
Josh Hutcherson, Dak Shepard, fuck Kristen
Dak
Stewart.
Shepard.
Dude, the line when the lizard when the lizard alien comes on the ship and they're like, "Oh, don't worry, it says here they only eat meat." And he's like, "Dude, we're meat."
That's
I
great.
Oh,
That's
had
great.
I
You're-
never
you're-
recovered
Joel
as a
Cinema.
child.
You're done.
I never
I'm changing my
recovered.
stage name to Matt Cinema.
I
That
am,
might be the name. No, I like Elephant Foot. Anyway.
Matt Elephant Foot.
dude. I don't even know what to
Paul.
say to you. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, we're
I'm
done.
gonna kill you, dude.
What do you
No,
guys
I have
got
a
to-
long list.
No, I don't
I have a
want.
long
I think
list.
we'll save it for the next pod.
You're never gonna invite me back.
I
dude.
am. This was
Train to
I had fun.
Busan, which was
That was
the
awesome.
Second movie
That's
with
great.
subtitles I've ever
I
seen.
like that.
That was the only movie.
What-
I've
And Matt
you
was
better get that
and
5
Matt was
fucking
like,
stars.
"Wow, these Japanese people are crazy."
Wait. Why 3 for the best movie you listed?
Zombies. It's the fucking overrated.
Oh, they're Chinese too, or whatever.
That's like,
I believe Busan's in Korea.
Yep. Oh, you know that
I'm
is not
shocked
Parasite.
that you knew that, Matt.
Yeah,
Parasite was in my bedroom. I watched it in my bedroom. It's America.
Where did? No, I honestly
Why
want to
would
hear where
you
you
watch a
think Parasite
zombie
took place.
movie and rank it low? Whatever. You're fucking retarded.
You
I don't
look
like
very
He looks North Korean.
North Korean.
Yeah.
You think Parasite took place in North Korea?
Yep.
North Korean.
All right.
Specifically, you.
Well, he was angry man. He looked angry. His regular face looked angry, so I'm assuming.
his regular. All right.
It's regular.
Anyway.
All right.
What do you got
Yes,
to plug? Any of you guys got
Oh,
any
it's
shows
over
com-
already?
It's
No, I don't agree. Can we push it another hour?
Do you
Now we're going into the Patreon episode,
I don't
everybody.
do. Yeah, I
we're
usually-
going. To the Patreon.
unless you want to keep going. 'cause-
Bad-
Unless you want to keep
Bad
going.
podcast
but
material.
When's this getting released? So I know.
Tenet, 4
to plug.
stars.
in the next few days.
I'm
the
gonna
next few
shoot
days,
you.
hopefully Wednesday or Thursday. So
Zack Snyder's Justice League.
All right.
we don't care anymore, Matt.
Okay.
You failed us.
This shit's my life, dude. Brother Bear, 3 stars.
You what? Why are you watching so many?
Why are
children's
you
movies?
even watching Brother Bear?
I was a Disney boy, dude.
Were you molested?
Yeah, are you
wish.
molesting?
I
and
wish.
this is what you
People would
choose to
feel
watch
so bad
with
for
them?
me, dude. It feels so bad.
I wish. They'd be like,
Let me tell you, no one feels bad when you get molested.
plugs. Not you, Matt. Wait.
So I'm gonna assume this is coming out like next week. So I'm
Next few
gonna
days.
plug for February. On the 9th, I'll be in Red Bank, New Jersey. On the February 10th, I'll be at Broadway Comedy Club in New York. On February 12th, I'll be at the Rhino Comedy Club in Suffern, New York. Come on out. It's going to be a great time. Come on down. That's it.
I don't know.
Follow me on Instagram at Chris Warren Comedy. And we'll have a great time. As always, my personal phone number. Let me get that for you real quick.
No way.
Yeah, 1 second. 1 second. No, I got it.
You don't know it by heart?
I don't because I'm... Okay,
You
so
have
my
to keep
personal
changing it
phone
'cause you
number
keep giving
is
it out.
203
Okay, it's not mine.
242-6471. If you want to call me at 203
Is that your number,
242-6471.
You just don't.
I will talk to you at any time. Midnight, late night, you're feeling suicidal, you have problems, you might be gay.
Chris
call
is
me
the
up,
worst
we'll
person
talk
on the
about
planet
it.
to talk
Also-
to. You don't want to talk to Chris. Instead, give me a call. I have much more trustworthy whatever.
Matt, you're acting like I haven't given my personal number out every
you're not-
time I've appeared on this show.
No, because every time you do it, it's a different number. It's a different person. Feel free to give me a FaceTime because I need to look at people when I talk to them.
dragging. He should have had it ready, dude.
203-297-4562, fucker.
You have any
Outed.
dates? You have any dates?
Outed.
Doxed.
February 27th, I think, I'll be in New York, and March 30th, I'll also be in New York. I don't know the places, but
On Instagram, they can find you and see your fucking...
Just I'll be in New York City walking
Come find
around.
me.
New York City.
Come find me.
look,
I'm not doing comedy. I'm
the
just
ground's
hanging out.
shaking, and that's the day I'm there.
I'm bringing the San Andreas Fault to New York, baby. No, yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, sure. Look me up on Instagram, Matt, MAFFYOOO. It's like you're saying Matthew, but you're like
A black guy.
Casey Anthony's daughter's age.
Yo, Math. My boy Math over here.
Yeah.
That's it.
Guys, you know me. Follow me at Silly Sally on Instagram. Follow the podcast at Yes Offense Podcast on Instagram. And want to come see me live this weekend? I'll be at Parkville Market in Hartford. In Hartford. Shows 7 doors at 7. Shows 7:30. Sam Mike's headlining. Dave Sheehan's on the show.
Oh,
Emily
love Dave Sheehan.
Emily St. Cyr's on the show. I'm on the
yeah.
show. It's gonna be fucking fun, dude. Oh yeah, I can't wait. And guys, just keep an eye out for other shows I'll be posting on my Instagram. I kind of just get them as I go. If you would want to see me or any of the comedians you see on this podcast on a show, and you're like, wow, I don't want to wait, I'd like to come see them at a hall or something near me. DM me, let me know. I'll book that shit. We'll come out. Just pay me. I'd appreciate it. And oh yeah, guys, tell people about this. I don't know. Let your friends know. Share it in your shit. That's all I ask.
Yeah, tell all your friends.
If
they want to hear Matt Lopes list movies and have
for the last
great
Chris
movies.
minutes.
and Tomaselli not even do
promise
good
you-
commentary, just make
No.
guttural anger
No.
noises for 20 minutes.
I promise you, my list will get better reception than any of your guys' lists. You guys are way too nerdy about what you like. Mine
I
stretch
think
across.
I'm just not a child.
Okay.
We had some solid bits.
I have a lot of nostalgic shit in my list.
I'm gonna start screaming.
We had some good shit this episode. I liked it.
Good shit. I'm
It
glad
was
you
definitely
liked
better than the Lost Emily and Staff episode. I'll say that.
Well, I mean, look at who's on this, who was on that.
That's
What are you
true.
gonna do?
Yeah.
it. Next time I'm on this
all
podcast, we'll
whites-
go through my show list.
When it's all white, it's all right. I know what you're saying, Chris.
Okay.
Anyway, so thanks,
right.
Chris. And a
Emily's
good.
not white.
His last
She's
name's
Italian.
Lopes. He's not.
I'm Hispanic.
Yeah.
I learned that I am Hispanic.
Oh yeah, Lopez.
I'm
I
Portuguese.
remember
No.
that.
It's just Lopes. But it's I'm Portuguese, and I
Someone
learned.
said
I
that.
Give it
looked
up
it
for Matt
Portuguese people
Lopez,
are Hispanic.
everybody.
Because they're right next to Spain.
Do you guys know that his dad is actually George Lopez, and he plays it down because he wants to make it in comedy on his
What's
own?
up?
All right, guys.
No, we got to keep
Da loca,
Alex up a
hombre.
little longer. You know, It's not time to be done yet, Alex.
It is.
It's not over.